That is the plunge. We feel great, I can tell you what. All right, so here we are. We got the hot tub and cold plunge behind us on the roof. So typically what I do is I just get in for like 2 minutes. I found that I can definitely do longer. I can do 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. But if I do longer than like 2 minutes, personally, I get really cold afterwards. And unless I'm hitting a workout or I'm getting into the sauna or like something like that right after, I just find that I get way too cold and I don't like to just be in my room shivering as I'm trying to like work or edit videos or doing something else. So I'm gonna set you down right here and give you a little visual as we do this. 2 minutes on the clock. All right, so that was 2 minutes. Now what I like to do, this is totally optional, but I like to submerge myself for like maybe 10, 15 seconds as well. Dunk the whole head, face. It's a good one, gets you real nice and cold. Woo. All right, so that is the plunge. We feel great, I can tell you what. Doing the cold plunge when it's actually warm and sunny outside is so much better than when in the middle of the winter time when it's cold, maybe even rainy. It's 6 a.m. or whatever. It's a little bit later than it normally is right now. It's like 9. It's like 9:30. So sun's up, heat's out quite a bit. Oh, grab a towel. Look at how red my skin is. I don't know if you can see that. Skin's definitely pretty red. Look at my face and the difference. Obviously, my body was under for like 2 minutes. My face was not under for that long. So just interesting to see kind of what the skin does and what the reaction is. So I'm gonna towel off. There's so many benefits with the cold plunge. I mean, it's just ridiculous, but super good for cardiovascular health, because what actually happens is when we get into the cold, when we go into intentional cold, is that our blood vessels and our blood flow really kind of constricts. It constricts, and then when we get out and our body's starting to warm up, to heat up like it is right now, is my blood vessels are loosening up again. They're doing the opposite of constricting. That's really good for your cardiovascular health. And when we say cardiovascular health, I feel like people throw that term around a lot. And really what that means is that the way that the blood cycles through your body, the way that your heart functions and it's efficient in pumping blood and getting it to all your organs and everything, that's really what we mean. And that's really good for cardiovascular health. One of the biggest killers of everyone, biggest cause of death is heart disease, and is the opposite of good cardiovascular health. So that's really important. And there was actually a study that came out that talked about intentional cold immersion for about 11 minutes per week, split into multiple sessions of 2 to 3 minutes. It's able to show a significant improvement in resting metabolism. So your metabolism is better if you do this. Your body just functions better. I don't know exactly what the mechanism is on a biological level, but it's actually really good for you. So as I'm doing this, I'm actually gonna step into the hot tub here. And there's a lot of people out there that say that you should not get into a hot tub, you shouldn't get into a sauna or something like that after you do the cold plunge. Supposedly there's a lot of people out there that believe that the positive effects of the cold plunge are somewhat negated if you just immediately give yourself that relief and you heat up your body externally, versus just waiting and just allowing your body to heat up naturally. Whether you're just going about your day, whether you're going to the gym, doing some cardio, whatever the case may be. But for me personally, I actually get like incredibly cold I don't know exactly why, but when I fast, and I pretty much do intermittent fasting every day, but until I eat, I actually get really cold. So there's air conditioning inside, and for whatever reason, I think it has to do with the way that my body changes my body converts brown fat to white fat while I'm fasting, or vice versa. I can't remember exactly which one it is, but it has to do with that. For whatever reason, some people just get cold. So if I don't get into the hot tub, or if I don't take like a really long hot shower or something like that, I will just get incredibly cold. And honestly, that just isn't really worth it to me, because I just lose productivity if I'm sitting there at my desk or I'm in my room and I'm just shivering the whole time. So I'm giving myself some relief, getting in the hot tub, and that's it for this one, guys.